Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect with your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. To help you do that, I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World, Marathon Memoirs in the 7 Continents. Each card has a photo from one of the continents on the front and an inspirational message and reflection prompts on the back. Before we jump in and draw a card, I want to invite you, as always, to let yourself arrive in this moment. Maybe that looks like taking a deep breath, maybe shaking your shoulders or doing a little dance, or maybe coming into stillness if you've been in so much motion that you forgot what you were doing. Whatever it is, you're just letting go of whatever came before, letting go of whatever came after, will come after, and allowing yourself to just be present in this moment, right here, right now. Just releasing any pressure to be anywhere else, to be doing anything else. Just giving yourself the gift of this time and space for you. And as you connect with the present moment, some things that you can connect with that are always available if you want to come into the present consciously. Your breath is always there for you. The breath is only ever here and now because the body is only ever here and now. So if you're looking for just a quick way, how do I connect to the moment? Just notice the breath. Notice it coming in. Notice it going out. You can do that with your eyes open or with your eyes closed. It doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong way to notice the breath. It's really just noticing whatever sensations are already here to be noticed. You don't need to do deep breathing. You don't need to count your breaths. There's lots of practices that do those things. This practice right here is just, again, noticing what's already here. So maybe you notice the passage of air through the nose or the mouth. Maybe you notice the expansion and contraction in the chest or the belly or both. Maybe you notice if you've been unconsciously holding your breath. So easy to do that. So the breath is a great way to connect with the present. You can also connect with the present through any of your direct physical senses. So if your eyes are open, or if you'd like to open them, looking around at your surroundings. What are you directly seeing in your environment? And I always love to invite you, if you are in a place you've been hundreds or thousands of times before, can you look around and notice your surroundings as if you are seeing them for the very first time? With that curiosity and wonder of newness, perhaps of a child, as you look around. Maybe give your surroundings a little wink because you haven't really noticed them in a while. You can also notice other senses. So what can you smell? What can you hear? Perhaps what can you taste? What can you feel? And that feeling goes into one of the other ways to connect with your environment by connecting with the contact points between yourself and whatever surface or surfaces you're in contact with. So maybe you notice the feeling of your hands in your lap if you're sitting. If you happen to be driving, hopefully your eyes are open, but maybe you notice the contact between your hands and the steering wheel. If you're standing, noticing the contact between your feet and the floor, or the ground, the earth, or perhaps shoes, whatever it is they're in contact with. These points of contact between yourself and the environment are also anchor points into the present. So if the breath feels a little bit too out of reach, just notice your feet on the floor. And that's okay too. It's again, no right or wrong way. As you continue to connect with the present in whatever way feels best to you, I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that most wants to support you today in shining your light in the world. Put that intention out there. I'm going to shuffle the cards. And you can just continue to breathe. Be present. Notice whatever it is that you're noticing. If you get distracted by extraneous thoughts or thinking about the grocery list or whatever might come after this, again, no judgment, no worries. Welcome to the human race. Just notice that and invite yourself to come back to the present. Any of those present anchor points that we talked about. Oh, fantastic. Our card for today is reflection. So we've got a beautiful little reflection here. This is from the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy in Kenya. And our message of reflection. How often do you pause to reflect on where you are, on who you are, on who you're becoming? How well does your daily life reflect who you really are? Maybe your life feels fully aligned and the reflection is crystal clear in every detail. Maybe you feel way off course and the reflection is distorted by waves and ripples. Maybe you're somewhere in between. What are the ripples in your pond? What pulls you off course from being you? What conditioned beliefs or societal expectations muddy the waters? Where are you taking on more responsibility for other people's outcomes than for your own? When your life clearly reflects your truest self, you empower everyone around you to more clearly reflect who they are. Today, pause and reflect. What small shift will help the real you shine through? All right, my friend. This is the message that most wanted to support you in shining your light in the world. And that last little question, what small shift could help that real you shine through? It's easy to hear things like this and think you have to go change everything in an instant. First of all, hard to do, impossible, and overwhelming. It sets us up a bit for failure because when it doesn't work, we just give up and go back to the old ways of doing things. So start so small it feels ridiculous. And before you start small with anything, do the reflection part first. Also, so easy to jump into action. Add an idea that maybe you saw in an Instagram post or heard me say. And it's not about what I say or what anyone else says. It's about what comes through when you actually pause for your own reflection. Your soul has all the answers for you. So letting the energy of this message flow through you and support you. Notice anything that's coming up for you. Maybe you're noticing thoughts or emotions or physical sensations or some combination. Not needing to chase after things that maybe feel particularly good or push anything away that might feel not as good. There's no good and bad. This is all just information that can help you and support you if you welcome it in as that. Message of reflection. I'll share it one more time. We've got our pool here. This is quite a beautiful reflection. And it's okay if yours it feels a little murkier. We go through all these phases. Some days it feels like this. Some days it feels like there's a thunderstorm going over the pond. So it's also not permanent. You're not meant to kind of arrive at this destination and then stay there forever. That's not how life works. So know that there's going to be waves. It's going to be cyclic. Some days it will feel like this and some days it will feel like the opposite. And accepting that is also part of the reflection. How can you come to accept that and really embrace that as part of this experience of being human in the world? All right, So our message again. How often do you pause to reflect on where you are, on who you are, on who you're becoming? How well does your daily life reflect who you really are? Maybe your life feels fully aligned and the reflection is crystal clear in every detail. Maybe you feel way off course and the reflection is distorted by waves and ripples. Maybe you're somewhere in between. What are the ripples in your pond? What pulls you off course from being you? What conditioned beliefs or societal expectations muddy the waters? Where are you taking on more responsibility for other people's outcomes than for your own? When your life clearly reflects your truest self, you empower everyone around you to more clearly reflect who they are. Today, pause and reflect. What small shift will help the real you shine through? One more time, my friend, just letting that energy move through you and support you. A lot of reflection questions in this one. Maybe take just one, or maybe take them all, whatever speaks to you the most today. I hope you enjoy the journey of reflection. This is a lifelong journey of reflection, but hopefully this nod to it this week will spark a few different questions or different things for you to focus on. So as always, I honor you for being here, for giving yourself the gift of this time and space. Thank you for joining me on the journey. Let's take one more breath together. All right, my friend, take care, and I look forward to seeing you next time.